Alright, so we're going to continue to build this barn here in a second. I just loaded back in. I had to let my cat out of my room. Um, so I'm going to talk about, like, just kind of random shit again, because that's what I do best. Let me make an axe real quick. There we go. Now we can finally, hopefully finish this in this video. I do need some glass, though. So one of the main problems that I have found, this kind of coincides with the last video. Hopefully you've watched it. They should be posting at the same time, so, just watch them, Uh, life is going to throw you random cards all the time, right? We all know that. It's kind of just the way that you go along with it and the way that you, oh my god, the way that you deal with it, right? And we all deal with that stuff differently. Every single one of us do. Like, just deals with it differently. What should I make the floor? Like, a barn. What would a barn's floor be? Probably just, I'm just gonna leave it as grass for now. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. So, what was I just talking about? I don't know. Oh, okay. So, like, life is gonna throw you random cards, right? Like, life is always gonna do that. It's just the way. It's just. Oh my god, does that not line up? It doesn't. Ugh. Okay, well, we're not gonna do that then. Um, it's always gonna do that, right? Like, that's just the way it goes. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's just the way it goes. Dealing with it properly takes a while to understand, and it's different for everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and say that there's a golden way to get around that, because there's not. There never is. And if there is, let me know. Like, because I have no idea. Um, I'm trying to think of where to put these fence posts, but I just don't know. So I'm just gonna put like one on each side, or I guess two on each side. That looks pretty good. What else could I do with this thing? I don't know. I don't even know. But so my thing is like figure out your way of coping, like what makes you happy, all that kind of stuff. And if it's hard to figure it out, then like that's kind of how it goes, right? It's kind of just the way life is. Life is gonna throw you random cards, it's gonna throw you random stuff, all that, right? And you kind of just have to deal with it, whether you like it or not, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean like if you get angry at something and something just really pisses you off, right? Don't worry about it. Like relax, take your moment to be mad about it, but try and just move on. Like deal with it. Don't just bottle it up. That's not what I'm saying. Don't twist my words. Don't ever bottle anything up, right? But deal with it and move on in the best way that you know how. And like I said, don't try to twist what I'm saying. That doesn't mean do something that's not healthy for you. Just do what needs to be done. Not anything stupid, right? And then just, keep going. Life is a weird thing. Like you're always going to get dealt cards. Everybody gets dealt their own cards, and yeah, some of them are shit, right? But that also doesn't mean you. Oh, I could do that too. That also doesn't mean you can devalue um, other people's cards. Um, like Timothy. He didn't have a dad growing up. Whatever, right? Sucks for him, but that's his problem. Don't make it your problem. Like that's another thing too. It's just like Your problems are your problems, and you deal with them the way that you deal with them, right? Right? That was a horrible voice crack. Um, and that's just how it goes, right? And figuring out what, I might do that too, actually. This whole barn, I'm just trying to make it look better, you know? I'm just trying to make it look neat. Oh my god, I completely missed that. Okay. What do you think? Does that look good? You think that looks good? I probably have to put one up there, huh? Like up at the top. I can do that too. But you know, like everybody goes through their own shit, right? I'm getting off track here. But that doesn't mean you devalue other people's thoughts and opinions, right? If somebody like has a disagreement with you of your religious beliefs, your political beliefs, whatever, don't let that necessarily destroy a friendship or, you know, take or how do I say that? Sway your way of thinking of that person. Oh my God, can you just place normally? Thank you. Appreciate it. Don't let that like completely deter you from that person. Like, yeah, if you have your own beliefs and you want the person, like, that goes differently with relationships, you know, if you want to have a relationship with somebody. God damn. Generally, you want them to have the same thought processes. How does that even make sense? You want them to have the same thought process as you, you know, like, you look for stuff in people. Or maybe you want a polar opposite different person, right? And that's fine too. But you have to figure out what you want. Do you think this would look good? I'm kind of curious. Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do. Come on. Oh, did it just get stuck up there? Asshole. But like with friends at least, from my well, my god, dude, this fucking shit is gonna piss me off. Alright. Oh, that does look good. Hey, okay, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. Don't let that completely deter you from people because you want different people in your life. If you want to surround yourself with one type of person, then I mean, it's your life. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't care. But when it comes to me, like, I like to have everybody around, you know? Like, I don't like to just stick to one type of person. Obviously, that's different with a relationship, right? For me, I want somebody that's at least pretty damn close to what I'm going for, you know, as a person. That I'm not doing that inside, no way. And that's my own personal opinion of that, right? But like somebody else might want their partner to be the exact same, right? And that's fine. That's up to them. That's up to everybody else. That's not up to you, right? So you just have to figure that shit out for yourself. And it takes trial and error, you know. You're gonna screw up in life. You trust me, you are going to screw up in life all the time. It's gonna happen to the point where you feel like you're a failure, you feel like you're nothing, right? But it doesn't mean that you are nothing. It doesn't mean that you don't matter. It doesn't mean any of that, right? It just means that it's just the way that shit goes. Especially if you quote unquote fail at something. You're not really failing, you're learning. That's how I see it. Like, you're just learning from it. And I could give my own examples of that. I'm not going to. There's no point. Because I'm just trying to give advice. You know, I'm just trying to help. Figuring that shit out for yourself, though, I won't lie, it is pretty hard. I don't have everything figured out. Nobody has everything figured out. But if you have a rough idea of, like, what makes you happy or what, you know, what can help you get through ruts and what can help you get through, like, random shit that happens in your life, do it, you know? Unless it's, like, drugs or some shit, you know? Then maybe don't do that. Or whatever unspeakable things you can think of, right? Maybe don't do that. but try and like find a healthy coping mechanism. A healthy coping mechanism. That's what I was trying to say. Just do that, and don't like stress too hard on things. That actually doesn't look too bad. I'm pretty impressed with the barn. Let me know what you guys think about it, if you guys are still watching. Like, I'm genuinely curious, because I think it kind of matches this, you know? That's kind of what I was going for it to sort of match. Yeah, the roof doesn't really match, but the top of the roof matches, just not this part, you know? I think it looks good. I think it looks pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. By the way, I didn't mention this in the last video, but look at this tower I built. If you're wondering how I did it, I don't think, oh man, I don't think I recorded this world on anything else, but I took out this whole mountain, like that was around here, right? And I just kept pushing it back. And I just built this giant tower, and it goes all the way up here. It's these, from this one all the way up, they're all empty. This one's full of just dirt and rock, and I just covered up a hill, right? Because whatever, it doesn't matter. And then I got all this farmland. I'm going to push this back. I already have some more land over there. I'm just going to push it all back. Just make it look good. Are those pumpkins? Oh my god, there's pumpkins. You'll have to see it. But yeah, the thing goes all the way up there. I think it's like 190, 191, something like that. I think this has melons and stuff. But yeah, like, you know, figure out your own shit. And if you need help, ask for help, you know. You got a good relationship with your parents or a friend or grandparent, you know, dog, I don't know, whatever. Ask him for advice. I doubt a dog's going to give you advice, but, you know, and hell, maybe ask yourself, you know, maybe sit down, like really sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what do I want out of life? What do I want for me? You know, be selfish about it. You know, be selfish about it for once. Like, I know a lot of people are trying to help others, right? Take time to also help yourself, because you need that and you deserve it for yourself. You know, just take the time. And if you have to push certain people away, maybe do it, right? Like, yeah, it'll suck, but if that person's close enough to you, they'll understand. They'll be like, hey, I bet they're trying to figure their shit out. They're trying to do something with their life, right? They're trying to get up on their feet, you know? And that's fine. You gotta let them, right? And if somebody just distances themselves from you, maybe it's not always necessarily your fault, right? You gotta think about that. Like, it's not always your fault. It's not always something you did. Like, maybe it's just they're trying to figure out all this crazy crap too, right? You just have to think about that. You have to just stop being so damn hard on yourself sometimes, because that's just, it's pointless, right? It's pointless to just constantly beat yourself up over something that you can't control, right? So, like, just live, you know, just have fun, do what you want to do, to a certain extent, you know. Oh god, I tried to get the ladder, it didn't work, but yeah, I don't know, dude, just, oh, I got a better idea actually for this. I'm gonna do it like this. Oh yeah, we'll do like, oh, damn, there we go. Hell yeah. Couple little barrels in there, you know, make it look a little snazzy. That should be fine. What do you think of the barn, guys? What do you think? I think it turned out pretty good. It's not the craziest, but I think this is the best build I've done so far. I got cows, I got pigs, I got sheep, you know. Oh, and I got a chicken coop right here. This thing is sick. I only got 5 chickens in there, but they've been in there long enough to fill this whole damn crate. Look at that. Bunch of eggs. There was a bunch of seeds in here, but I used it for the new farm. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think of the builds, you know? That one was probably the most time-consuming one. I spent a whole day just playing Minecraft, just building it. I might have recording of it somewhere, but I don't know. But yeah. So, you know, just do your own shit, figure out your crap, figure out how you know how, you know. Like, with me, just talking to my mom helped, you know. I was never really, like, how do I say that? Like, I never tried to be close with my parents. And then when I did, it was, you know, it was actually kind of interesting how opposite it was from how I thought it would be, you know. So, yeah. I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I hope you guys like the new barn. It's finished, so, you know, it's a project and it's done. And now we'll just work on the next thing, which will probably be that giant crop farm. You see over there across the fence line, I filled in a bunch of dirt to help with more farmland. That crate right there is full of dirt. But yeah. So, just have a good day, guys. I'll see you guys later.